small school, and both the student base and the faculty seem barely tightly knit. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. Not the kind of school that gets transfer students too often. The thought stirs up my spine, but I give it an Eric answer anyway. That's great. Also, one other thing. The students tell me that you've been in neither the school track or even the pool. So I'd like to know if you take it exercising as asked. Of course I haven't, but this way of inquiry gives me the feeling I should have been running my ass off on the track since the very first day. You people spying on me? Not as such. I have no one with people, but that's not the issue here. So don't try to slip out of it. Well, I was actually doing some performance weightlifting as exercise. Taking a lift a can up and down a few times like a side imitation of a bodybuilder. Even though it's swinging my arms painfully. Student grin disappears from his face for a second, then comes back like he was never gone. So will you give us a second? He's grabbing by the shoulder, not waiting for its permission, which he doesn't need in the first place, and drags me aside. Surely you'd exercise, I wasn't joking. I understand that you're still in your first week and all, but please don't ignore the importance of this. The reason I'm coming down this hard on you, because your habits aren't easy to form. The more you slip and postpone, the harder it'll be. But it's the same with everything, like dieting. Can you promise me to be more serious about this from now on? Let me save. Hold on. When in doubt, save it out. Maybe? Maybe, no, I mean, gives me a nasty sort of look when I say that, making me try to take back the word. I mean, I don't know, I'm still getting used to the school. I'm supposed to try, though. Not being very convincing there, so. Tip number 1, medical professionals are not amused you try to take their advice lately. What's up with them? As if a day or two would make that much of a difference. I ain't anything at the hospital, either. Yeah, okay, sorry. Sits for a moment, then shrugs, finally again. Okay, that's more like it. You go to the school track tomorrow morning, you'll meet my spy, who will probably have no problems offering conversations to you if you want to jog a bit. Consultation. See you around. He leaves the way off his hand, and no answer. I walked around and has been waiting, idly leaning against the hallway wall and staring at the pale lighting fixtures in the ceiling. Even when I approach, he doesn't move her eyes off them. Are they medications for your heart thingy? Are you listening? Because the more I accused her than I intended, I accidentally last thing out at her. Even more so, I didn't want to start talking about it. I just met her, and I don't know her. It's not your business. There seems to be a bit ignorant about the confidentiality too, since talking about that kind of thing in public. It's not Ren's fault, is it? Look at her, suddenly feeling a bit guilty, but Ren's standing past my shoulder quizzically. Her head tilted like a bird's. I don't know why this is so hard for me. There's some inexplicable lock that prevents me from being more upfront about this. Yeah, they're for my heart. Will they make you better? No, not really. They just make me a little less worse. Wendy's looking at me for a little while longer. She says she neither says anything further nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. I think else she doesn't. I think I'm still not quite used to all of this. The hospital was easy, but I still haven't sorted my feelings about having to live a normal life with this disability. We leave the main building, and Ren leads us on towards the dorm. We saw the small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The building is built on a slightly elevated ground with a wall and a few trees. Everyone has to circle around every time when they come or go. It's probably the only convenient design on the school. The entire wall made the same brick as the building itself, so it covers sort of painting. Those are still mere sketches, quick lines drilled up black and white against the very plastering that covers almost the entire length of the wall, but the blades look a bit more finished. Human faces and legs and hands, I quite don't know what to say if the painting as a whole might portray. In fact, what seem to be paint cans are lined in piles on the ground besides the wall. See, the left side's hardly off the ground yet. Because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave everyone to meditate instead. Then it was suddenly morning. I had to work on it, but the graduation art class helped me with the negative spaces and and the base services whenever, which is the problem. It's easier to pick bit areas with a lot of people with hands. Reach is better and it's faster too. To go on a tangent, but doing a little with her arm, or whatever it actually is. Demonstrate, even though I got the point already. The way cutting her face slaps around makes me think it looks sadder than it does. Makes me feel out of place, like almost every tangible reminder of student base's special properties as it has in the past few days. Student knows my dirty feelings, of course. The fact that she lost me a while ago. This thing just keeps on blabbering. Let's go try to figure out there's something I need to figure out, and then figure it out before it's too late, and all hope is lost. Why would hope be lost? Because paint has to be painted, and then has to dry, and then has to be painted over with another kind of paint. It takes time. She stops finally. Apparently thinks she makes a statement that makes sense. I think it's best to start from the top. So this is your project. You did this. Yes. All of it? Yes. Nice, but I was done with my words, feeling like I walked straight into the minefield of political incorrectness. It's okay, you can say it. I probably won't get mad. I blushed really hard. I don't know what would be the right thing to say, if any. It feels like that I'm way more sensitive than Ren is, though. It's really awkward. Anyone ask? How do you paint without hands? See? I'm the person to talk to, right? With my feet. I was guessed that already, but isn't that hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is. I maybe think that maybe I'm used to it by now. I get a reminder on the fact she could be an artist, but saying on the depth she was using her feet to eat, I figure painting might not be a problem either. Neither has anything more to add to the subject. Having your light works pretty well. I figured it looked flat, but it's not like that at all. I think it actually looks interesting. I want to see what it looks like in dim light. Do you think it's flat? Well, paintings tend to be flat. Not like that flat, flat. Like some people are. No substance, no meat, where there should have been some. A few girls who, okay, I get it, but I can't really tell. I'm not really that good with art. I can't name really many artists or artistic terms, so I don't really have anything to say. And took your shoulders is saying that. Suit yourself without saying it. It looks up at the sky as if someone looked something up there. And then I could actually work done. If you give me a hand with the paints, I could do a little before it's too dark. Might I get a halogen lamp like the one that has the sport track, but there aren't any. When is Surtur clue how with Surtur is quick to recruit my help, as was soon. Makes me feel that this festival was such a big project that every pair of hands was needed. Why not? I'm not sure if I can really help though. Just mixing paints, you can do that. Probably. Deep motor problems, like the people who have some. Cerebral palsy, maybe? Not that I know of. I get it. Everything has nothing to do with that. Gives me a sly look for no reason. No, it doesn't. Let's do it then. Sits on an empty wooden box and now just picks up the wide brush between those of her bare right foot. I wonder if you're the paint and pours the contents in shower bowls for mixing. Thick paint flows lazily from the can into the bowl like syrup. I mix them, creating funny, hypnotic-looking swirl patterns that quickly melt into each other to form another monotone hue. Ren sets to work every now and then asking me for a hand with something or the other. Finding different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paints to the exact tone this girl is apparently seeing in her head is a frustrating ordeal. She wants precision down to the last millimeter for you to be satisfied, but the instructions are obscure at best. I'd have a splash of green. Gretchen picked the kind of bright green. The other green, this green. I got the portion of the green paint into the mixing bowl. No, that's almost a whole splash, more like white. Is green color a good color to add? No idea, you're the artist here. And a smile appears on the corner of her mouth. You like an opinion? No, I just say I have no idea. It's okay, because I got an idea. Add more white. Proclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly whiter.